All right, we got pistol, pistol, French grip. No, pistol, pistol, lefty, righty. A lot of feeling each other out still. This is a much more normal bout than anything involving Sam Imrek. And non-combativity. If the FIE messes with non-combativity again, it's going to be to make it more punishing, because too many bouts are starting with non-combativity even when they get exciting later. I think Klasik is looking for Husisian's counterattack right now. She's pushing in 4 and then coming back to 6 and trying to catch Husisian's blade. Husisian isn't biting. She's trying to draw Klasik into an attack anyway. Yeah, it's hard to see what the blades are doing without sound and from this angle. But it looks like Klasik is doing opposition 4 to try to take the blade and then coming back into 6 to finish if she feels like she's got it. This is seeing too big of a disengage. Was up here, came all the way down here, needs to come down here, and then maybe she gets a double out of that. But Klasik is pressing so frequently, Husisian's just looking for to respond to her preps at her distance. See if she can get Klasik can make a mistake. She doesn't need to really set anything up herself, or at least not offensively. She doesn't need to draw any actions from Klasik. She's getting the action. She just needs to draw them at the right moment, which is still a prep but a different sort. But I think she's giving her a little bit too much space. I think if Husisian made Klasik work a little bit harder, she'd get more out of it. And I think Klasik is not getting what she wants. And I'm not sure if that means she should just attack anyway if she's not getting a response, or if she just needs to be patient and wait for it. Had to go forward, had to go back. Klasik switched to a direct extension prep, threatening space, and then choosing targets after that. It's 1 to the hand, 1 to the body, 1 to the foot, 1 to 8. No, 1 prep, many second actions off of that. And clash, and Husisian comes out on top, but not a lot to learn from that one. It helps to switch who you focus on over the course of the bout as you see different things. When you're roughing, you need to look at the space between the fencers, but that gives you a better view of what's happening, but not as good a view of the flow of the bout. So we spent a while looking at Klasik. Now let's look at Husisian. Both lunge, both miss, both redouble, and get a double. Husisian's not doing a lot with her blade, just controlling the distance with her feet, waiting for exactly that sort of opportunity to lunge in for a single light. Or, an opportunity where Klasik lunges and Husisian can take parry or hit a counterattack or something, but that's what she's looking for. Klasik's doing all the preparations, and Husisian is just trying to make sure she does it from out of distance and overcommits. Can you score with after you dropped your blade? Yes. If the light goes off, they're going to give you the point. Good clean lunge from Husisian. This is really what it comes down to, is control of the distance wins. We saw this in the men's semi with Yasin and Imrek, and we're seeing it now with Husisian and Klasik here. Klasik is doing all the work. Husisian is setting the distance, and so Klasik just can't get a light on. And when she can, they've mostly been doubles. That's another straight clean lunge from Husisian. One might have been a feint and 4 disengaged to 6. If you're watching and you don't know what that means, the options of attack in epee in fencing are called lines. Every line gets a number. If you're attacking inside and high, that's 4. So inside your body and high, that's 4. If you're attacking outside your blade and high, that's 6. So if you're attacking 4, then you disengage, that's a spin around their blade, and you go 4 to 6. I wonder what Husisian's like now when she has to attack. She's never been behind that we've seen. And here we are going to here we are in the finals. Yeah, Klasik needs to control the distance. She needs to be more aware of it and control it. So Hadley's blade stopped working when she came on guard. And I think that's technically supposed to be a card, but maybe not. Look at Klasik, see what she can do. Not much. Still trying to make things happen without really fighting Husisian for control of the distance. Hello, Karamek. I am doing well. How are you? I'd like to see her. It looks like she's setting the same distance every time she does something. I'd like to see her go in closer. Really nice slip from Husisian. Knowing Klasik was going to be trying for a 6, she gave her the 6 and then slid into, really the low line. Slipped into 8 technically. Looks like Klasik's a little bit closer. And pulls a double out of it, but that's not great at this stage. It's been a lot of blowouts. A couple of good bouts, but today and this is yesterday's bouts. A lot of blowouts in the semis and finals. See if Klasik can make something off of that next time. Any miss from Husisian's got to be a touch for Klasik. It's 2 she couldn't take advantage of. That's pretty bad. At this level. Obviously, the better your opponents, the harder it is to take advantage, but the better you need to be. That was a feint from Husisian. I think that wasn't really meant to score. You went to Plovdiv with the Czech fencing crew as a spectator and had a great time? I'm really jealous. That sounds really cool. I love these multi-day tournaments. What was your favorite part? Why can't we have commentary like this in the official stream? Because, I don't know, write your FIE representative and tell them you want me to commentate. You probably can actually do that, whoever your fencing federation rep is. Although I'm sure they have bigger things to worry about right now. Double out from Klasik, 13-8. Probably 2 more doubles at 15-10. It's a respectable score, but never been that close. Also, hardly ever been in Klasik's half of the strip, which is never good. Good touch from Klasik finally. Husisian trying to draw that 6 again, but Klasik catches it so forcefully and goes forward with it so hard that she manages to get the touch. And Husisian comes right back and punishes her again. The Polish leg decoration is the worst. Looking at it now, it's just the flag on the leg. Use the space. Have some creativity. Not the USA's is much better, but at least they use the space. Let's hear how they scream.
The US coach. And that will do it.
Let it out, Hadley. Come on.
They're both going to age out. This is their last shot